Yeah, yeah. See, a dream ain't nothing but a dream if you don't set goals.
Let's talk about, okay, first of all, Kristopher London, that's your real name?
That's not my real name. It was
Okay.
a name I created because this is something that I always thought about when getting into this space. I was like, okay, do I go into it with my actual name and then that'll be just like who I am, what I represent, and everything? But I kind of wanted to use content as my outlet to, escape what I'm going through in the moment, which
Mhm.
was this whole, thing about basketball, that being my dream to, chase the professional dream. But I was kind of using content to kind of get away from basketball because it's like I live, sleep, breathe basketball, but I wanted a space where it's not all about basketball. And I actually
Mhm.
didn't even create basketball videos until, 3 years into my content
Mhm.
career. And there's a long story there which I'll, dabble into as we progress. But I basically was born in London. I moved and grew up in the States all around like Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas. And I went back to London in sixth grade, I believe. Was it sixth? Fifth, sixth grade. And then I moved back in eighth grade for middle school and high school because, I had to get back into the States to get into those basketball world because I wanted to go Division 1 basketball. And when I came back, I had a little accent, it's gone now, but everybody would just call me London,
Mm.
when I was in Texas. So that's kind of where Chris London came about. My real name's Chris Obaseki. My dad's Nigerian. He's also from London. So I'm a dual citizen, British and
Oh.
American. And yeah, that's kind of like the backstory of how the name came about. And it's like everybody always I always notice that when people meet me in person too, they're like, man, you're a lot more chill than you are in your videos. And it's like, yeah, I kind of,
Yeah,
created a dynamic where I'm more, because I'm very like monotone, chill, relax. And it's like you can't really have that energy in videos, to there's a whole,
exactly.
algorithm and everything. And I mean you can, and I think like there's some videos where I am, a little more reserved, and I have channels, that I'm just kind of like relaxing and kicking it. Especially when I used to stream back in the day. I wasn't so animated. But
Mm.
like I said, I just kind of like to split the two. And Kristopher London, you see the outgoing version of myself, and then Chris Obaseki is just a little more reserved.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't you love it when a plan come together? Good plans don't fail, nigga just fail in the plan. Keep it GM detailed to the letter. It can rain whenever, cause the sun still shining.